Known as Kirby of the Stars, the story of the continent of dreams in Japan, Kirby's Adventure was developed and published by HAL Laboratory in 1993. It's memorable for being the first game in the franchise to have copy ability. Because of that, it's as important as Kirby Dream Land in influencing subsequent games. It also holds the title as being the only game for the Nintendo Entertainment System. On this page, we can see the concept drawings that will become the Kirby drawing animation that plays when the game starts up. There are 25 copy abilities in the game, but there are actually 26 icons associated with the abilities. The 26 icon mix can only be seen just as the copy ability roulette starts up after eating two abilities at once. Its image shows Kirby at a bar shaking a drink together with a martini glass sitting in front of him. The word mix is at the bottom of the icon in large letters. The game's world is more open, allowing the player to go back to earlier stages if the player chooses. Apart from mini-games and museum exhibits of abilities, there's arena battles with mini-bosses and warp rooms to unlock the levels. And speaking of the levels, you may have noticed the alliteration used for the names of each level, like Vegetable Valley and Butter Building. An interesting bit is also the order of the letters for the alliterations used. If you grew up during the 90s, then you may remember the acronym taught to kids to help them remember the order of the colors, namely Roy G. Biv, R for red, O orange, Y yellow, G green, B for blue, I for indigo, and V for violet. But in Kirby's Adventure, the letter order is reversed and starts with B. I honestly never noticed it until I read this online. Even though we have a copy of Kirby's Adventure for the NES, I never played it all the way through because we already moved on to another system by the time we got it. And an interesting bit of trivia is that a French version of the game was released in Canada. And remember, this is before region locking, so it should work on your NES no matter where you're from, I think. That, and at 6 megabits, Kirby's Adventure has the largest memory of any NES cartridge. Well, that's it for this installment. That's all I can find out for Kirby's Adventure. Next time, we'll experience the second and last Game Boy game.